Okay, class, before we start, Hannah, can you lead the prayer? Okay, amen. Okay, let me check the attendance first. Once I call your name, say present. Hannah, Kim, Laila, Mia, Joy, Janine, Rina, for the boys, Christian, John Frey, Justin, Pierce, Joel, Miguel, and Francis. Hi kids! How are you today? I hope you're doing great. I'm Teacher Paul, and for today, we're going to learn and have some fun. But before that, can you dance with me? Great! Come, join me.
We go up to the sky. Let's see our solar system. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Jupiter, Saturn.
Wow, they're big!
Uranus, Neptune, round and round. Go, 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 go. 8 planets. Small, small, so small. Mercury. So small. Brightest of all, Venus. Shiny. I'm your planet, blue, green, there. I love you. Red and dry, marvelous Mars.
Marvelous!
Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Jupiter, Saturn.
Wow, they're big!
Uranus, Neptune, round and round. Go, 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 go. 8 planets. Super, super duper Jupiter.
I'm big!
Hula, hula, pretty Saturn. Full, full, full of gas, Uranus. Far from the sun, Neptune.
So far!
Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Jupiter, Saturn.
Wow, they're big!
Uranus, Neptune, round and round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 planets.
Did you enjoy the song? What the song all about? Correct! It's all about the planets in the solar system. If you were given a chance to go to outer space, where will it be and why? Who can tell me what is the previous lesson, class? Okay, correct. Space. What is space? Correct. Space is the area directly outside of Earth's atmosphere. Kids, brace yourselves as we're going in an adventure to our solar system. Our solar system consists of 8 planets which orbits around our home star, the Sun. The 8 planets starting from the nearest to the Sun are the Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Now, let's know more about these planets.
The first 4 planets are called the inner planets. They are near to the Sun and made up of solid rock. They are also known as the terrestrial planets. The last 4 planets are called the outer planets. Unlike the inner planets, outer planets are composed of gas and ice giants. They are also known as the Jovian planets. The first planet is Mercury. It is the nearest planet to the Sun and the smallest one. It is one of the 4 terrestrial planets with a thin atmosphere composed mostly of oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, helium, and potassium. Next is Venus. Venus is a thick atmosphere that traps heat in a runaway greenhouse effect, making it is the hottest planet in our solar system. Because of its brightness, Venus can be seen in the morning and evening, and is also known as the morning star or evening star. Like Mercury, Venus is also a terrestrial planet without moons. The third planet is my favorite one. This is where we live. Yes, planet Earth. It is also called as the blue planet because it's covered by almost 70% water. Earth is the only planet where life is known to exist and thrive. It's a terrestrial planet with only one moon, with an atmosphere consisting of nitrogen, oxygen, and minor amounts of argon, carbon dioxide, and neon. Next to Earth is Mars. Unlike other planets, Mars is tradition color and sometimes called the red planet because of the large amount of iron oxide or rust in its rock and soils. It is the last terrestrial planet with two moons and a thin atmosphere made up mostly in carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and argon gases. Before we go to the fifth planet, we will pass through first the Asteroid Belt. Asteroid Belt is a region of space between orbits of Mars and Jupiter. This belt is composed of the remains like rocks and debris known as asteroids that failed to fully form as a planet. Now we go to the outer planets. The fifth planet is Jupiter. It is the largest of all the planets in the solar system, with an average diameter of 139,822 kilometers. It is a gas giant with a thick layer of atmosphere composed mainly of hydrogen and helium. Jupiter has an iconic great red spot that has raged for hundreds of years, as enormous as it is. Jupiter is the most moon among all the planets. It has 79 moons in total. Next to Jupiter is Saturn. Saturn is famous for its rings. It is the second largest planet in the solar system and is also a gas giant. Like fellow gas giant Jupiter, Saturn has numerous moons and is a massive ball made mostly of hydrogen and helium. Did you know that these beautiful rings are made up of ice and dust? While mostly ice, these were first observed with a telescope in 1610 by Galileo Galilei. The seventh planet is Uranus. Unlike Jupiter and Saturn, Uranus is an ice giant that is covered with thick layer of gas, and it's the coldest planet with an average temperature of negative 220 degrees Celsius. Uranus' atmosphere is mostly hydrogen, helium, and methane. Last but not the least, the eighth planet, Neptune. Neptune is the farthest planet from the Sun, with an average distance of 4.5 billion kilometers. Like Uranus, Neptune is also an ice giant and has a dense fluid of icy materials.
There you go now. You know the 8 planets of the solar system. What did you observe about the 8 planets of the solar system? Are they all the same? You're right. They are all the same at some points, but totally different in many aspects. What makes these 8 planets unique and different from each other? Correct. They differ in size, distance from the sun, composition, gases in atmosphere, number of moons, and movement. Although at some points they are somewhat similar, can you tell me which aspects are they the same? Correct, they are the same in shape. The inner planets are made up of solid rock. The outer planets are all gas and giants, and they all orbit around the sun. Good job! That's a great one. Okay class, for your activity, I will group you into 2. For group 1, you will recite the planet, and for the group 2, you will explain what planet is said. Okay, go on your respective group. Okay, did you enjoy our activity? Okay, right. Now for your quiz, I will give you 10 items. Answer it for 5 minutes. Okay? Once you are done, click Turn It for you to pass. For your assignment, I will post it in Microsoft Teams, right? Okay. Goodbye, class. Thank you for listening. Stay safe and God bless. Bye.